for technology. I'll see what I can do with my mole rat specimens, but I am not sure it will be enough. While I'm pleased that you're settling into your new role as medical examiner, I'm a bit dismayed that your attention appears to be focused on your own personal projects. The dissection and examination of the super mutant and synth corpses need to be your top priority. Don't make me regret placing you in charge of that laboratory near area. I have plenty of other scribes waiting in line which are itching for you to fill. I'm sending the mole rats that you asked for the next vertibird flight from the police station. I have no idea what you want from them. Those things bite and they crap all over the place. It was a pain in the ass to collect them alive, so you better have that case of whiskey you promised ready for the return flight after the pilot drops them off. As far as I'm getting a Brahmin up there, you can forget it. I talked to the pilot and he refused to shove one of those disgusting things into his ship. They're beautiful creatures. I've been informed by several members of the crew that you're keeping several mole rat specimens in the laboratory area of the ship. While I can appreciate the value as biological specimens, I'm sure you understand that these creatures are filthy and emit an unpleasant odour in enclosed spaces such as our hull. I'll permit you to keep them in if you can assure me that you'll have Proctor Exam devise some type of ventilation system to help mitigate the smell. Try to remember that you're sharing a space where people have to eat, sleep, scribe. I expect a full report by the end of the week. Okay.
Never forget, you are the eyes and the ears of the Brotherhood. If you see or hear anything suspicious, it is your duty to report it immediately. We live in enemy territory now. Your vigilance could mean the difference between life and death. Understood?
Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
Good. Ad Victorium, Squires.
Ad Victorium!
Ad Victorium. Woo! Ad Victorium. Is that funny?
Yesterday.
Yeah, I get it. Just, what if I miss?
Don't.
Okay, sure. Firing.
How could you miss such like, I really missed you, baby. I hope you're safe out there. Remember to keep the doors locked at night and the shotgun I gave you loaded at all times. Don't trust anyone unless you know them, and even then keep an eye on everything they do. I don't know how long this tour will last, but I promise to come back safe. Never do that. Opened with moving your King's Pawn 2 spaces, Smart move. Try to control the centre of the board and free up the Queen and one of your bishops. I bet to think I'm going to mirror your move, but guess what? I'm going to move my Queen Pawns 2 spaces so I can teach you a little something called the French defence. Don't worry, you'll get the hang of this game. I hate that game. Mom. They're letting me send out message before we initiate radio silence. I'm working with a pretty decent officer, a guy named Kells. He treated us well as long as we do what we're told. Working with the Brotherhood has been an amazing experience so far. It's nice to finally be making a difference in this messed up world. Got to go now. Say hi to Daniel for me. Chalked up 2 more dead ferals. That makes a total of 17 since I've been out there. You wouldn't believe how easy they go down when you hit them with a laser rifle. It slices right through the ugly things like butter. They're the ones I've been hitting. When I get back from this tour, I'm going to take your feral hunting. Trust me, you'll love it. For now, you just have to stick with hunting the local mole rats with your sip gun. I hope this message gets to the right person. My name is Knight Bota and I served with your son in the shit Arlen. I'm sorry to inform you that Arlen was shot and killed during one of our field training operations. I want you to know he died a brave death, saving the life of 3 other initiates in the process. There's nothing I can say that will soften the blow of losing a child, but I wanted you to know that it was an honour to fight at Arlen's side. You should be proud of the sacrifice he made for the sake of his country. I sent his personal belongings back to the Citadel. You have my deepest condolences for your loss. Wow. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be doing that. Where have I been? Been here,
If
right?
it was up to me, I'd
Try
take
it
every
now.
feral, moody,
Nothing.
and simple.
Oh, is that mine?
Supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix it,
I can fix it. You're the
when
one
it
who
comes to
decided
keeping the
to kick your
Pridman
way
running,
through a mire.
Proctor Ingram's the best.
Got it.
There it is. Thanks, brother.
The Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head out.
Is it,
Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge
That's mine then.
responsibility. But we'll get the job done.
think this is mine? I don't know. Find out. Beep beep beep. Oh yeah, got a little light bulb.
At Victorian, brother.
Out there.
We've got a lot
Ad
of work.
Victorian, big man.
I'll administer your exam after you've checked in with Dance and Elder Maxim.
Okay. Files. I need to go for these. As we undertake our urgent mission in the Commonwealth, I feel that the mental well-being of the crew should remain top priority for your departure. I am well aware that being sequestered aboard this vessel can take its toll. If you observe any issues relating to the stresses that these lengthy missions can cause, I want you to treat it as though a legitimate illness is being reported. If we have any hope of defeating the Institute, we cannot afford to lose even a single soldier to mental instability. It's generally true that if you've received your concerns about Proctor Ingram's condition, but I can assure you she is more than capable of handling herself. She's already proving to be an extremely valuable member of this crew, and I will not place her on mandatory leave until we've proven to me that she's physically incapable of handling her duties. Ooh. Our latest sweep and retrieve patrol came back with some medical supplies. If you have some extra time, head down to the cage and let me know what you want. If there's anything you don't need, I'll use it for trading. We're running a bit low on ammunition supplies, and these medical supplies are as good as caps with the locals. I finished reading your medical report on Night Sergeant Merrick. The fact that he managed to survive long enough to reach the Purdue and deliver his report is absolutely incredible. The sacrifice that he has made for the sake of this mission is a testament to his dedication and loyalty. We will be holding a memorial service on the ship's forecastle at sunset this evening. I sincerely hope you're able to attend. Man, if I nearly got that word out, that would have helped even better. I don't need to take all of them. Proctor Ingram is questioning any information that will assist her reconstruction efforts. I've passed along your gantry designed to Kells, I always say Kells, and we're both confident that it will be completed by the time her project is ready. We have a lot of resources riding on the excess of Ingram's mission, so I expect you to help her in any way that you can. I sent over the proper forms to requisition 2 more scribes and you denied them. I don't need you slowing me down on this. Quinlan Maxon keeps hounding me for results, but getting anything done with this project has been like trying to field strip a laser rifle without using your hands. I need all the help I can get, and if that means taking a few troops away from your scouting missions, I'm afraid you'll have to make do. Now sign the damn forms and let me do my job. Ooh. I might be reading this. Yeah, I think he killed someone, to be honest with you.
If Elder Maxon ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell, I'd be the first one to kick them open.
Lovely.
Paladin Dance.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
he's a very dedicated man. It sounds like he stands behind everything he's saying.
Of course he does. How could he afford not to? I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
So what's all this about you being my sponsor?
Elder Maxon is understandably particular when it comes to new recruits. He believes in order to keep the Brotherhood strong, we have to bond as brothers. As your sponsor, it's my duty to travel with you throughout the Commonwealth to ensure that our ideals are being observed. That's why I'm so concerned about your performance in the field.
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew.
It's done that.
Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding. Let's talk to Proctor Tegan. I bet he has some excellent mods for our power armor.
Okay. I'm gonna go, because I don't know where it is.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
Sounds like you're disappointed.
Not disappointed, just surprised. You don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we pick up.
Yeah, I'm 200
since
years
you
old.
came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
Plate? Hell, I have a whole table's worth of duties around here. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
Actually, you seem to be getting around really well.
I suppose it's better than the alternative.
Yep.
Anyway,
Yep, no
I'm
legs.
sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor.
I've already stole it.
Decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Okay.
Unless you like getting radiation sickness, I'd stay away from ferals.
Well, I don't think I've read hers. Air conditioning unit had burned out its condensing coil from all use. Need to remain solar. Don't have to worry about that. Yep, Mr. Handy. He's good at doing that. Kill everything. After having a long discussion with both Lancer Captain Kells and Knight Captain Cade, I decided to deny your request for field service. While I understand that you've modified your power armor frame to accommodate your injury, and Cade has personally given a seal of approval, I don't feel it's worth risking your life. You of all people should appreciate that machines can break down. In your particular case, if your frame fails while you're in the field, it could place you and anyone with you in extreme danger. Please don't take this personally, Ingram. I can't afford to lose you. My decision is final. I'm sorry. Guessing you already read what Mason is denying your fieldwork request. I did everything I could to talk him out of it, but he just wasn't convinced. If there's anything you need, even if you just want to talk about it, my door's always open. I hate to bring this up now, but you really need to head down there and let me tweak your leg hydraulics. Last time you were here, you complained about the shock absorbers weren't doing their job dampening your implants from walking well. I was able to tweak some numbers and I'd like to look them over with you. After all, you're the expert when it comes to mechanical engineering, so there. Now you have 2 excuses to visit me in the sick bay. I hope to see you there soon. He's in the sick bay. I got a little surprise for you. Remember how you told me about those sweets you love so much? You know, the ones that look like little coloured discs? Well, Quillen's last sweep and retrieve patrols just came in and they found a whole row of them. If that doesn't put a smile on your face, I don't know what will. Now, how about heading over to my quarters this evening and we can split it together? Don't worry, I'll be a complete gentleman. I just hate seeing you storm over the repair bay with the damn skull on your face, and I think will cheer you up. Now that Captain Kells has transferred all of your materials down to the surface and the gantry construction has started, I think it's time we had to talk about the timeline of your new project. I'd like to head up to the command deck as possible so we can discuss the details. We have far too many resources tied up in this operation to allow anything to slip through the cracks. We have a war to win, Proctor, and I strongly believe that this ambitious project of yours will be a rallying cry. Yep. Man, that was a lot of talking. Right, where are we going next, pal? Proctor Tegan.
Hey,
What do you want?
Dance.
Yeah?
Your thoughts?
There's Brotherhood, then there's everything else. Nothing in between.
Okay. Alright.
Gladly lay down my life if it keeps humanity from repeating the apocalypse.
Proctor.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't fight.
Why are you in there?
I'm glad you asked. And this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor.
Quartermaster.
Powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
Buy them?
Wait, buy them? Since when does the military sell equipment to its own soldiers?
Since someone dropped a whole bunch of bombs and blew up every single factory that manufactured weapons and ammunition. Keeping the Brotherhood supplied takes caps, and everyone contributes to the cause. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
What sort of extra work are we talking about?
Oh, no. It's nothing like you're thinking. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, a gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
Proctor Tegan.
Remember, come find me when you're done meeting the rest of the crew. Plenty of work if you need. Nothing to
If
report
you
right now.
need it.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
What kind of medical exam? I feel fine.
There's nothing to be alarmed about. I just have a few simple questions about your medical history. It's my
Great.
responsibility to make sure that you don't bring anything up here that could pose a threat to the crew. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
Wouldn't Vault-Tech's screening process have caught this already?
Vault-Tech's screening process? Let me check my notes here. You were a Vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand.
No,
Okay,
you do
second
due
question.
diligence first.
Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Have you had problems with the crew catching diseases?
Well, yes, actually. It's not unusual for our recon teams to stumble across contaminated environments or disease-carrying creatures. We don't want a single crewman infecting the entire ship. Anyway, This exam is about you, so have you had or come in contact with anyone carrying a communicable disease?
Probably.
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
That is another.
No. Never have.
Very well. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer, and the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
Now you go see this douchebag. He looks like a real prick, by the way.
You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
What are you doing with all these books?
I suppose I could stop working for a moment to address your question.
Good. Good.
Which books contain pertinent information?
Technical volumes, repair manuals, design philosophies, medical research. Anything that enhances the Brotherhood's knowledge. That's why I consider everything else a waste of paper.
Makes sense to get rid of the trash.
Well, I'm pleased you agree. There are other scribes within the Brotherhood that consider fictional material essential. But I refuse to allow them aboard this vessel. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
What type of technical documentation are you looking for?
The Brotherhood is primarily interested in collecting information that might assist us with our current mission. Medical records, science journals, weapon schematics. If it contains any type of useful data, we need to get our hands on it.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Okay, collect. We'll take that. Bush.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridwin's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
You know what I could use right now? A good joke. Sorry, I'm afraid I'm not that funny. Nah, that's a shame. A little laughter would be good for morale. Well, if that's the case, we could all go watch you try to shoot your weapon. That always makes me laugh. You're right. You're not funny. Reporting for duty, sir.
What's the mission?
Research patrol. I'm collecting data, and you're watching my back, sir.
Let's do this.
Yes, sir. I'll mark the location on your map. After you, sir.
Sally. No, I've been there before. Impressive.
Weapons ready.
You killed it. Good job. Ah, say that again. Where'd you go? What are you doing? Like, what are you doing?
For Elder Maxim.
Who? What are you doing? There's nothing there. There's nothing there. Nope. He is convinced there is something over here. Okay. Don't know why. Well, you... Okay, that's... Pretty sure I have one of these, right? Alright, let's head down below then. Doo-doo. Fine device.
That's it.
Targeting blah 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 blah. Go to you. How are they all safe? Because I have a 10-minute all save. Yep.
What was it?
Yeah, what? Guy's fucking lethal, eh?
What was that?
Well, I would say a grenade of some sort. Come on. Course. Course. course that would happen, right? Of course that would happen. As soon as I reload. Oop. Oh, we know there's something in here last time. That was our radioactive beasties.
Nice.
Who's there?
Probably all dead.
How can a machine believe it's alive? It's ridiculous. Here's the data.
Boop 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 boop. Dr. Quentin. Okay, okay. You still function? I took your battery out.
You don't look like you're here to trade.
What would you take for your crops?
Now there's a question I don't get every day. I'd have to say 1,000 caps would cover it.
How about 500 caps?
Not the best deal I ever made. But okay. Crops will be ready after harvest.
That was easy.
If you want to help out, take some ears of corn and bring them here.
You fucking got it. It's like right over there. I mean. Handy.
How'd it go? Successful, I bet.
Yes, sir. The crops will be available when harvested.
I knew you'd be the right one for the job. As promised, here are your caps as payment. If you want to hit up another farm, just say the word. Those farmers don't know how good they have it. They aren't risking their lives for the greater good.
No, we can literally make one.
Have anything unusual?
I have some special mods I've been working on. Sort of a hobby I have to pass the time. Real high-powered stuff.
Proctor Quinlan.
Finished your mission?
Yes, sir.
Well done. Here's your payment. Now, we do have more scribes lined up and ready to go. Be sure to find me if you can assist again.
No. Don't have to do it, so I won't. So it's this way. Fuck are you? Hello, big man. I am. Yeah, I'm confused in more ways than one. Okay. I'll make it. Yeah, I would like to have used the gun, because it seems like you did that quest. The gun blew everything up. Like that. I like that. Blow everything up. Anything and everything. Anything and everything and everything and anything and boop. Think everyone's not dead yet. Okay.
No green stuff here.
Green stuff here.
Where's a buckethead would show? Oh. What? Who's there?
Me. Ching.
So boring.
Did you hear that? Ooh. Don't remember seeing that one before. Yes. I've read this one before as well. Yep. It's about the handheld weapon. The handheld weapon, the nuke launcher. I'm gonna assume I can get up there, right? No, that took a sweet time to go up one level. Okay. Of course, that's where you put it. Why did you put water there? They're all around me. I just have to